Florida. See, I'm trying to be a good neighbor because every couple days I dust my desk like this because this newsroom gets really dusty. I'm trying to be a good neighbor to my boss, Gina DeLuca-Searles, and my other neighbor, Ashley Henson. The dust gets really bad, and if you don't dust yourself, then of course your dust spreads to other people's dust.
It really does.
Why are we talking about dust in the newsroom?
Well, I gotta say, Shannon Cake is a great desk neighbor. Not only are you kind and you're sweet, you really are. She has candy under her desk.
Right.
Did you see that? She has a big box of candy that I like to pull from. But
so what's our theme here?
We're talking about this.
National Good Neighbor Day.
It is. It's National Good Neighbor Day. And a new survey out actually shows 9 out of 10 Americans consider themselves good neighbors, not just desk neighbors, but we're talking house neighbors as well. So 8 out of 10 agree their neighbors are willing to help each other out. But even so, 7 out of 10 say they knew more of their neighbors growing up than they actually do now.
True.
And then 6 out of 10 say they interact very little with their neighbors. The survey was done by the social community networking site nextdoor.com. The goal here is to look at perceived safety and then to create a happier place to live. So what makes a good neighbor? Well, you're respectful of personal space and boundaries. You're friendly and sociable. That's always a good one. And you also offer to help your neighbor when they need it. You take good care of your yard and property, so everything looks pretty neat and tidy around you. And then you're willing to help your neighbors during a crisis or natural disaster. Maybe drop off some food if they're, can't make dinner or something like that. But and then what makes a bad neighbor? Here's the bad stuff. You're too noisy. Stop making, parties and keep it down a little bit, the music. And then you don't need or you don't keep your dogs under control. They kind of roam all over the place, maybe go to the bathroom in your neighbor's yard. That's never good. And then you're disrespectful of your neighbor's personal space. You don't take care of your property. And you drive too fast through the neighborhood. Have you seen people, they'll tell you to slow down, and people get mad if you are not going the speed limit, so that's always a good way to be a neighbor.
But I have more and more people yell at me back when I tell them to slow down in my neighborhood. And
I know,
sometimes
like,
I'm the one going too fast.
I know. We've all been there, done that, but to be a good neighbor, go the speed limit, slow down a little bit. Hey, by the way, the top reason people don't get to know their neighbors is they don't want to seem nosy. But I think that's kind of, not the case. I think people would like to maybe interact more with their neighbors and maybe
kind of like when we were growing up.
Yeah, drop off some cookies. Say hi.
Hi, Ashley.
Hi. We'll see you later, Shannon.
Thank you for being a good neighbor. Did you stay